Hi everyone, this is actually a very special reading. This is going to be for the 1st to the 24th of December. We are actually going to be using this advent calendar, which I have right here. Ta-da, you can see the star at the top, there you go. And I'm going to be rotating it and we're going to look behind each of these little doors to see what charms and envelopes are in there, messages from your person, so someone that perhaps you're thinking about. And also we're going to get a tarot card for each of the days as well. Now, I'm not specifically going to put timestamps down because I think it's quite nice to go day after day and sort of to watch the entire thing unfold. But if anyone wanted to put timestamps because you want to skip to a specific day, then feel free to do so. Definitely, maybe that could help out some other people as well. But I am just really excited because this is a very different reading. It's not really a pick a card, but it's, you know, it's one of those readings where we go day by day and sort of see what messages are coming through. So we'll definitely have a look and we'll see what's coming through, and these are going to be messages from your person. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from obviously 1 to 24, and I'm also going to get a tarot card out as well. And with that as well, what we are going to do is we're going to put it on this really lovely board. And I know people are going to ask me, because I've already gotten many people asking me this before as well, as to whether this tarot card of the day tray is from. It's like a board that sits, it looks like that. This is from foxmoontreasures.com, so if anyone is interested, definitely do check it out. It's so beautiful, and your tarot card can sit on there really lovely. Actually, if I get a full-size tarot card, I'll just show you. It's sort of like the exact same size as that, but I'm using the little minis for this reading. So that's what I have got right here. And yes, we shall begin. Actually, just before I get started as well, I just want to mention as well that if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, check out the description box below. Down there as well. Private paid readings are done within 24 to 48 hours. Last thing I want to mention is my intention bracelets are on Etsy, so my intention store is on there. Link is in the description box below. It's called Moonlight Tarot Store, which is on Etsy, and we have handmade bracelets, and there's crystals on there. There's also face masks and necklaces, tassels, anklets, pom-poms, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, in your wallet or your purse. Free gift with purchase for December, and if you spend over a certain amount, you also get another free gift as well. So if you want to see how people have seen results with these bracelets and items in general, please check out the review section on my Etsy store. And yeah, bracelets for different areas of your life, be it love, finance, evil eye, protection, soulmate, twin flame, you name it, it's on there. So check that out as well, everybody. Okay, let's get started and see what's coming through. So we're going to start actually first of all with door number 1. So I'm going to try and rotate this as best possible. It's this red door right here. Let's see. Okay, so let's see so we've got a charm and an envelope. So your envelope here says, "You are so attractive." Don't know if you can see that very well. There you go. And your charm here says, "My love is alive." Okay, so that's for the 1st of December. Let's have a look and see what your tarot card is saying. 1st of December, there it is. 3 of Pentacles. There's a sense of teamwork and collaboration here. So your person here is thinking about doing things with you. They're thinking about spending time with you, talking to you, putting in some kind of effort. They're definitely thinking of the two of you as a team rather than this is me and this is you. They're thinking more as like we should do something together. We should spend time together. This is in their mind, but it's definitely, it's like the flame is alive, or the flame is there, right? So the 3 of Pentacles is quite significant because it's about a team. It's we rather than me. So that's what we've got there. And then of course with the "you are attractive" envelope message as well, it's really definitely showcasing the fact that they have feelings towards you in the sense of physical attraction and feelings just in general, because it says here, "My love is alive." To me, that shows here that their feelings towards you are growing. It's getting much more significant, and I think that's quite nice. I actually think that that's quite a positive way to start this reading in many ways. So that is what we have for the first. A lot of attraction towards you is building, and it seems to me like they want to put in effort and do a lot more with you as well. So that's very interesting. I'm just going to get this tray so I can actually put the little charms and things in there. All right, so let's go now to the second. This one has gone a bit diagonal. Okay, so for the second, we have got here, just give me some time. And we've also got here the bird with what I like to call an olive branch, but it's also got a clover as well. A 4-leaf clover, very lucky. Give me some time. Let's see what message with the tarot we have. Do we have? This is for the 2nd of December. Singing in the rain. Maybe it rains. Okay, let's see. Message. Oh, I saw it. It's a Knight of Swords. Yep, there you go. Ooh. Give me some time. Look what's happening here. There's this sense of like messages incoming as well. Olive branch, potentially. So that here shows communication. So for the second here, I feel like there can be communication. Now, if there's no communication between the two of you, it really shows here that they want to communicate with you, they just need a little bit of time. Now, this time can also be in terms of having something more solid, but I definitely feel here that they want to communicate with you. In fact, this shows incoming messages. Could be that the two of you are telepathically communicating to one another, but their feelings towards you are really growing during this time, and they really want to share certain things that have been happening in their life with you as well. They also feel like you're very, very lucky, and they just can't hold back. Now, you've also got Sagittarius season at this time. Remember I mentioned the olive branch, right? This to me really shows that they just have this impulse to reach out towards you and that they can't hold back. So you got a lot of communication energy here also with that Knight of Swords, which is definitely showcasing the fact that they really feel this urge to come towards you here. They may just need a little bit of time on certain things. This can be a more of like a long-term commitment or to get their feelings properly out to you, but in terms of communication, there is a strong chance that they can during this time. Okay, let's go to number 3. Let me just rotate a little bit. 3rd of December. Ooh, look at this. Okay, so you've got here love bug, and you've got the tennis, well, it's just a racket in general. Maybe it's a badminton racket. I'm just saying. This to me here shows an element of them picking up the racket, which shows that they want to be a team with you. They want to make things work. It's like being a team player, you know, pick up the racket, take part in it, be a good sport. They're bitten by the love bug here for sure. So could be that, you know, maybe their friends are starting to enter into relationships, or their friends are starting to get married, people in their family are starting to get married, and so now they're starting to see love in a new light, and they're starting to see people settle down. Like I mentioned, it could also be that their sort of like friends are also settling down as well, so that just makes them feel like, oh my gosh, you know, I want to do that as well. You know how some people, say for example, all your friends are getting engaged, or all your friends are having children and you're the one that's not. It can kind of feel very overwhelming, and so that's basically what's happening to them. Now, it could also be happening to you where you're also feeling that real sense of pressure. This is what's happening to them, so I just thought I'd let you know. They're getting bitten by the love bug, which is making them feel so much more towards you. So it's almost like they want to take part, they want to play this game. Not that they want to play games with you, but they want to play the game of love with you. Not in a bad way, but they wanna take part in things suddenly. So if they're being extra kind to you during this time, sorry, there's one card that just fell on my lap, which is the Magician. Yeah, see? Suddenly they're realizing all the tools they have on their table. They want to make things work. They want to put things together. Bada bing, bada boom, make things work. The Magician here is about creating opportunities, making things happen, because they can't sit still and they don't want to be alone. They are bitten by the love bug. They need to make things work. They need to, ultimately, they also need to win. That's what I'm seeing here. Like, they don't want to be the one that's just like left on the corner without anything. You know what I mean? Take that as you will. They're bitten by the love bug. That's what we're seeing for door number 3. So that's what we've got there. Okay, so gosh, these charms are so adorable. Okay, let's go with door number 4. This is the 4th of December. La 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 la. Actually, is there a charm in there? Yes, there is. Okay. So you've got the hot air balloon. Right there. And you've got here, I have fear. Well, getting bitten by the love bug can definitely bring fear. It's a little bit like, oh, I really want to do this, and then suddenly you think, oh, wait a second, did I make the right choice? So, you know, that hot air balloon is definitely about them letting go of fears as well. Yeah, see, a lot of ruminating with this 9 of Wands. So on the 4th here, they can start to ruminate and think, okay, did I make the right choice? Did I make the right decision? Am I going too fast with certain things? So they might take a little bit of a break. They're a little bit quiet towards you, or you feel like you have this intensity of feeling towards them and you feel like they're just like not doing much towards you, or suddenly you feel very anxious. It's because they are thinking more than they are putting in action. On the 4th as well, they're resting. Now we also know that 4s in tarot also represent rest and stability, so that's essentially what they're doing. And they do have a little bit of fear here that's manifesting if they're going perhaps too fast, too soon. And the hot air balloon is also a very strong energy of them essentially wanting to let go of their fears, but also not wanting to be weighed down. So they're trying to find that middle ground and middle balance towards you here on the 4th of December. They are trying not to let things be too intense and too overwhelming. So I thought I would just mention that to you guys. All right, so that's what we've got for the 4th. Now let's go to the 5th of December. Yellow. Yeah, hello, yellow. Is it going to come out? Okay, and there's a little T in here as well. Maybe this initial resonates with some of you. Could be that their name has a T in it. Could be their star sign has a T. I mean, it could be like Taurus, Sagittarius. Something about T. Okay, T. Maybe that where they work, company name, T, there's something about a T, letter T. Okay, so on the 5th here we also have, I know I'd come to you. So again, their fears are there, but they're finding the middle ground, as I mentioned. So on the 5th, let's see what tarot card we have. Okay, I'm going to take the top card, and it is the King of Wands. So again, very strong energy that is also very much so to do with like Sagittarius season as well. King of Wands here shows that they have a lot of determination towards you on the 5th of December. So whatever was weighing them down on the 4th, they clearly thought about it and thought, you know what, actually I do want to make an effort. I do want to come forward. I do want to come across as strong. Can be that maybe they have a bit of ego and pride, but they for sure want to manifest action towards you here. So on the 5th, it could be that they ask you to do certain things with them. It could also be that they have the intention to do so in their mind, but this here is about them wanting to look strong, wanting themselves to look confident towards you as well, and also that they want to put in some action. So of course we see that action here also with the phrase, I know I'd come to you. There's a very solid sense of, I know I'd come to you. I know I would. You know, there's that sense of like determination that we pick up there for sure. Absolutely. So yeah, that determination with the King of Wands is about leadership, taking action towards you, making things work. Could be that they ask you to call them or to meet up with them, sending you messages, or just feeling like, you know what, I need to step up, I need to do something here. So that's what I see in terms of their intention here on the 5th of December. All right, really taking things into, like taking action. That's what I see. All right, to a T. To the T. Taking action to the T. Okay, so now we go to number 6, which is right at the top here. It's olive green door, and we've got the envelope which says, I'm thinking of getting back together. That's really interesting because some of you may have a person, but you may have never been with that person before, or you may not necessarily have much contact with that person. But basically, for those of you where this person is an ex, for example, or you have a huge amount of history together, they want to make things work with you. And also, right, when it says here, I'm thinking of getting back together, this can also mean meeting up with you again, talking to you again, right? It doesn't just have to be about like exes coming back together, because not all of you are exes, right, with the other person, but it's about like talking to you again and meeting up again and, spending time again together. So that's what it means here. So they're thinking about meeting up. And an elephant never forgets. Oh, wow. Just in case you think this person's forgotten about you, they haven't. Elephant is also about protection. It's also about removing obstacles. So you may feel like the spirit guides or the universe is always putting obstacles between you and this person. Well, they're not, because what I see here is that, first of all, this person does not forget about you. And second of all, there's a sense of protection here. Everything is happening the way it's supposed to happen in this situation. Like, lessons are being learned on their side. Also, it's about trusting as well and having faith, which I think is really important. And yes, for some of you that believe in Lord Ganesh, maybe that's also a sign here as well, because Lord Ganesh is the remover of obstacles. I actually have Lord Ganesh sitting on my table as well. If you would like to meet Lord Ganesh, I will show you. Here we go. Okay. So, remover of obstacles is also the protector, and very auspicious, very, very auspicious. So let's just put Lord Ganesh back over there properly. Okay, so they definitely haven't forgotten about you, just saying. Okay, they want to meet up with you. Maybe even in the past, if maybe you thought like there was a chance of the two of you meeting up and you thought maybe they forgot about you or something, they definitely haven't. So that's a confirmation there on the 6th of December. By the way, if anyone watches this video like the entire way through, please let me know. I'm always so curious. I know that I can find this out on my analytics, on my YouTube like settings, but I'm always really curious as to like how many people actually watch the entire thing through. I'm going to take the top card here, which is the 7 of Pentacles. See, I'm not going to take this one. So a lot of reflection, right, which is obviously pretty significant here. They're thinking about things. They're thinking about the growth of this connection. They're thinking where things can go, where things could lead to, how things could progress, if they can. They're definitely thinking, wondering, like contemplating how they can make things work. They haven't forgotten about you. So just to know that from your person. Okay, here on the 6th of December. Let me just put those charms there. Okay, now we have to go to the next bit. Let me see if I can rotate this successfully. Okay, there we go. We're on to the next quarter. So number 7, we've got here the heart-shaped turquoise crystal. Put that there. And the envelope is I choose you. Okay, so they've made a conscious decision in their mind that they really want to make things work with you, that they want to choose you, and they want to progress with you on this day. And also this crystal here shows peace and solitude. It also shows that they may be really spending a lot of time by themselves, and that's making them realize just how much they feel towards you, how much they care towards you as well. And also this is about them going with the flow, not resisting anything anymore, and not resisting what they truly feel, if that makes sense. So there's a real sense of calm in your person's mind during this time, which is great. A little bit of ASMR. Okay, let's see what card we have here for this day. Oh, see? Hermit. Completely aligns to what I said, right? Spending time by themselves. The Hermit is very much so sort of like this isolated energy of thinking, wondering, contemplating, pondering, being, very much so by themselves, thinking about the next move and the next path and about choices and decisions. So that makes a lot of sense. This is also about solitude as well. Do I dare say more, just in case those of you who are wondering, Moonlight, are you really a tarot reader? Well, there you go. There's the confirmation, right? The card literally matches what I just said. So I'm not going to go around in circles too much, but here's what they're doing. They're making that choice. Their choice is made really by themselves on the 7th, and it's made by no other external influence, right? It's just them doing the thinking, wanting to come forward, using their own light, using their own sources to progress further, and they do choose you, as we see here as well, and in a real sense of solitude and calm, which I think is very important. It's not a rushed decision, so that's interesting, very much so in their mind. So we go now to the 8th of December. This one is stuck, so let me just, oh no, all right, there we go. What do we have here? What is this? Oh, it's a fish. Okay. Fishy. The fish there. And we've got here, you are my world. Oh, that's interesting. Just thinking of like fish in the sea, like, you know, how people say there's so many fish in the sea, but then you just want that one fish. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, there's so many fish in the sea, but I like Nemo. Or I like Dory. Nobody can beat Nemo. Nobody can beat Dory. I want that one. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things. They see you as really very special to them and one of a kind. They don't feel like they can find somebody like you, and that's something that they're starting to understand. Is yes, there's a lot of fish in the sea, but they see you as that one fish they really, really want. That one fish that just is so appealing to them. Maybe there's a Pisces energy coming through for some of you here, but this is really about that, like, you know, that individual energy and then flowing with it and just feeling very confident also about the fact that you are really special and they don't feel like they could find someone like you anywhere else. So that's something that's really coming through here, which I think is very interesting, and we're going to roll with it. So we're going to flow with it. Okay, so on the 7th, oh no, hold on, sorry, the 8th, the 8th of December, definitely feeling like you are their world, like you are so special to them that they don't feel like they can find you anywhere else. And, oh, sorry, I forgot to get your card out as well. I was just like putting the charms away. Let's see. Oh, we got the 7 of Pentacles again. There was another card that flipped over, but I'm not going to take that one as well. Just the 7 of Pentacles here shows, again, they're really reflecting on things again and really sort of trusting their instincts and their gut. They're not running away from everything. So that's very interesting here with that 7 of Pentacles. 7s in tarot showcase reflection as well. So that's something to really keep in mind, is that they're not arguing with themselves, so to speak. Now for number 9, let me just open this one. By the way, if anyone's wondering where I got this calendar from, I got it from The Range here in the UK. I believe you can get it on the website as well. So cute. It's really well made, I have to say. Okay, oh, okay, he's got a bull here. It's like sort of Taurus energy, you know, if we were to sort of look into that. But you've got here, you deserve the world. Okay, so first of all, you are their world. They really think very highly of you, very respectful towards you in that sense, but also, and remember that's around the 8th of December, but on the 9th here, they also feel like you deserve the world. So now they're starting to think like, okay, I think really highly of you, but also you deserve so much. You deserve the world, you deserve respect, you deserve kindness, you deserve all of these amazing things. You deserve stability, right? That Taurus energy is all about stability. It's a long-term energy. It's about also like lifelong happiness, you know, lifelong joy, lifelong love. That's what we see here. So that's their feelings towards you, is that you deserve the world. Those of you in difficult situations, it's really around the 9th that I see that they are just thinking so much about you, having so much respect towards you, caring so much about you, and straightening out their attitude towards you, especially if they have been very difficult towards you. Still, continue to do your own personal work and personal growth, because that obviously helps as well. But yeah, there's a sense of stability here with that Taurus energy, as we've got with the bull. Headstrong. Oh, speaking of headstrong, King of Wands. Notice how we've got quite a few repeating cards. I will just say that I think there's some importance to it as well. You got the King of Wands again. We had the Seven of Pentacles twice as well. This King of Wands here shows that on the 9th, they are very, very strong towards you. It also shows with the repeating cards just how much they are thinking about you in December as well, because you had a lot of cards about reflection, a lot of cards about taking action towards you, putting in some kind of work and thinking a lot about you as well. So they really feel like you deserve, someone who will just go above and beyond, and they are also starting to think like, okay, can I really do that? They're starting to see their own position and whether they're strong enough to really give you what they feel that you truly deserve, if that makes any sense. So that's what I see really on the 9th of December. So yeah, they're starting to think like, okay, can I put in all this effort? There's this real sort of like sense of them wanting to do as much as possible for you, but knowing that you deserve the world, and they are thinking, okay, can I actually give that? So that's what we've got there, but very interesting that you've got such a stable energy here with the bull as well. Now we go to number 10. This door is a little bit dodgy when it opens. I will like break the doors, but oh, okay, cool. So for the 10th, it says, let's work on this. Okay, so it seems to me like they want to work on things, they want to progress things further forward, they want to make more of a move towards you, they want to put in effort. When someone wants to put in effort, it's a pretty good sign. It means you don't really have to be chasing, and also just in general, you don't have to chase, just, saying that. And you've also got here brave, so they're definitely quite brave here with this energy where they are putting in effort. They want to do more. They want to do more. Ah, wow, 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 wow. I think if there's a reading that you had to be watching, it's this one. The cards and how they have aligned to the charms and the days, to me, is very mind blowing, because, like I said, the way the Hermit came out, a few days before, and how we've got the Brave charm and then the Strength card came out as well. To me, this is just, it's meant to be, right? There's no coincidences, nothing. So they want to work on this. They have the strength to do so. They want to, right? They really want to. And that brave energy as well, especially if they've been struggling, they really want to try. They don't want to give up on this, and they don't want to wonder what if. They really want to try and make an effort, which is great. This is really amazing. So you've got this really kind of strong sense of, I want to have more love than fear. I don't want to live in a place of fear. I want to be this person who is just not afraid of taking a leap and a chance. I don't want to be wondering what if. I want to know that I put in 100% and tried my best. Because they also see your value as well at the same time, right? So that's obviously very significant and very important. So that's what we've got there. So they really want to work on things. So on this day, you may get messages. You may also feel just a lot of intense energy coming from them, and you may just feel like really overwhelmed. So they are willing, like wanting to do stuff here, which I think is very, very important. And but yeah, wanting to work on things. You've also got the infinity symbol here, right, which also shows here this ever-flowing energy as well. Wow, that brave charm with the strength card, goosebumps, literally. Okay, and let's work on this as well. So for the 11th, we have magnetic, so let's see. Oh, such a little charm. It says here, let's hang out. Ooh. Now, let's hang out can also signify, like they do like Google Hangout. There's also FaceTime, Skype, Zoom. It can also be online. So I just want to mention that as well, like social media. So they may want to speak to you on social media. You've also got this little padlock as well. This kind of reminds me of notifications. I know notifications are also bells, but also on certain social networks, I feel like somewhere there's been like a padlock, which also showcases notifications, or is it just me? I don't know, but there's something here definitely about you learning something about them. It's also about feeling a little bit more secure, knowing that this person actually wants to put in effort as well. So you're going to physically see something that will make you think like, okay, finally this person is putting in some kind of effort. They may ask you like, hey, do you want to do a phone call? Hey, do you want to meet up? something along the lines of that I really see here, and this just like, you know, makes it feel secure and innate in that sense. Such a cute little padlock. Reminds me of those padlocks that they have in Paris on the bridge. Actually, then they started doing it on another bridge, because on that original bridge that they were doing it on, it just got so full. And I think at one point they had to like cut off the padlocks or something like that. I think those, because it got so heavy. Anyways, it just reminds me of that. So I thought I'd mention that, because for some of you, when I mention certain little things like that, it actually, you know, it reminds you of something, and it can also like help you in your situation as well, because I'm seeing something along the lines of that, sort of like secure, you know, feeling more secure in this connection is what I'm seeing. And they may initiate a hangout, or you may actually hang out on this particular day, which could be very interesting. So, oh, that just flew. Wow, the lovers. Hello. You know, I was really hoping that the Lovers card would come out somewhere in this reading, just because it was on the thumbnail for my video. I had a feeling this card, you know, would come out. Hopefully, you know, I was just really hoping, and there it is. Okay, so the Lovers here is very, very prominent. There's a hangout here. It's interesting how they're socially distant as well. I'm just saying. But yes, there's an energy here where there's hangouts that are very much so possible, and if not, at least some kind of communication, some kind of exchange that can happen here, which is also divinely led as well, and can be very positive, because you've got the sun at the background of the particular imagery, which again is very, very positive as well. So something that makes you feel quite secure also in this connection as well. So that is on the 11th. And it's interesting here, you might see a lot of like 1111s as well, and synchronicities and things like that, because you have got this angel here. And also when I think of 11, like I also think of these two people, kind of looks like an 11 as well at the same time. So just saying, you might see that number, repeating number quite often as well. So that is the 11th of December. All right, let's now go to 12. So this is 1212. Speaking of repeating numbers, 1212. Let's see. 12th of December. Okay, so it says here, there's so much I want to say. You know what's really interesting about this message before I turn over the charm? The two of you may have conversations before the 12th of December, okay, but there's some stuff here that I don't feel they necessarily said to you. So there's still some stuff that they need to say to you, which I think is quite positive, and they want to express more of their feelings and thoughts. So there's still a lot more that they still want to say. The two of you may have had conversations before the 12th, or you may have had conversations when you maybe met up before or through telepathic communication, but there's still so much more they still have to say that they're keeping hidden down within themselves. So keep that in mind, everyone. Keep that in mind. So yes, on the 12th they definitely have a lot more to say, but you've also got the blessed energy as well, which again shows that there's positive stuff that they want to say to you. So let's hope for a positive tarot card, because that would, you know, make a lot of sense. No way, the Lovers card came out again. Okay. Well, that was definitely a surprise. There we go. Right, the Lovers card came out again. So from the 11th and 12th are definitely very auspicious, in the sense that whatever happens on the 11th also continues forward onto the 12th, and they just feel much more open towards you in terms of how much more communication they want to do towards you, how much more they want to say towards you, what they want to say. Definitely from the 11th to 12th, there is a link here as well that we're definitely seeing. And you've also got that blessed sort of guardian angel type of energy as well, as I mentioned. And for some of you, it could be like sort of staying with this person with from the 11th to the 12th as well, which is quite interesting. But for many of you, this is about them really thinking about you the following day as well, in a very similar manner. And wow, okay. That's really quite interesting and very exciting, but there's definitely this loving energy that definitely has come through there, which is beautiful. Okay, all right, I see what's happening here. Very, very nice indeed. So you've got the Lovers there as well. Okay, there's so much more that they want to say to you, and this Lovers here is definitely showing that their feelings towards you are getting so much stronger. So the 11th and 12th, look out for those 2 days, is what I would say to you. Now let's rotate our little tree and go to the 13th of December. La 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 la. I was wondering if there was actually a charm in there. So what we have here is the envelope of incoming messages. Okay, and you've also got here, I believe this is a compass, but this reminds me of like the wheel that they have on ships, I want to say, I think. So this is about navigation essentially as well. So they are definitely wanting to send the right message and navigate accordingly. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so you may get a lot of messages from them around the 13th, and there's just a sense of navigating accordingly to how they are feeling. So I'm just saying they have the tendency to want to do those things. Shuffle on camera. Oh, okay, let's go with the top card, which is the Page of Swords. This very much so is about communication, right? And navigation, like literally. So, that's interesting. They want to make sure that they say the right thing and they are quite careful at the same time, but incoming messages also means that they may be calling you, texting you. You may get a lot of telepathic messages from them around this time as well. And yeah, they're trying to just do what they feel is right. So they're really using their gut as well. And they can be quite spontaneous. So it's something to keep in mind around the 13th, all right? Incoming messages. You're getting messages from them on the 13th because they're thinking about you, but they also are quite careful, I would say, especially with that sort of wheel charm that we saw there, where they don't want to make or say the wrong thing. So they're trying to navigate the best way possible, just to keep that in mind. Even though they're spontaneous, they still want to make sure that they do things the right way. Number 14, or 14th day, should I say, December 14th. Ah, feather. You know, I put these in a long time ago, actually, believe it or not. So I even did several videos actually with this just on my table, believe it or not, for some of the star sign readings, and I just left it there, and so I have no idea literally, you know, what's in which day. So we've got here, I love you. Okay, I love you with the feather. Sense of protection as well. It's very special. So that's on the 14th of December. Okay. Could be that they say that they love you, or that you just feel like that love is present. It's also about them realizing their feelings towards you here on the 14th. Okay, there it is. There's the card. I can't get the card. There we go. Oh, Queen of Swords. Clear, concise, straight to the point. They know what they feel towards you. There it is, right? That's the Queen of Swords. They're thinking about you. Whether you're male or female also, they're thinking about you here. They love you. It's very clear. Like the Queen of Swords is so clear that when she knows something, right? So this person, whether male or female, when they know, right? There's really no turning back on it. So they may be wavery, okay? It may be a little bit hot and cold from time to time, but once their mind is stuck on something, it is stuck on it, right? So say, for example, maybe this person was a commitment phobe. When their mind was stuck on it, it was stuck on it. There's no changing their mind properly. But once their mind changes to something else, it's stuck on there, okay? So their mind, in terms of their love towards you, their feelings towards you, 14th of December, their mind is stuck on this. They really can't budge from it, right? It's very hard for them to do so. So that's what I'm seeing here on this day, is that it's like they've made up their mind. And this feather here is really a sense of protection as well, in that sense as well. It's like the guides are also on their side, trying to make them realize that actually, you know what, this is the right thing, stick with it. It's a choice, it's a good choice. So that's what we've got there with the I love you. Let's go to the 15th now. We have got here inspire. And I need space, okay? I need space. Now, just because someone needs space doesn't necessarily mean that they don't love you. It's just that they need a bit of space to figure things out. When someone has a revelation that they really love someone, it is a lot, you know, it's heavy. It's also very vulnerable as well, especially for someone like your person. It can be very intense. So they feel very inspired, but also I feel like the fact that they have so many feelings towards you is inspiring them to make more plans towards you, or making them think more about their future. So it's actually inspiring them, but they need space to sort of like think all of their thoughts through. So that's why I feel like we have that card there of I need space. They're a little bit quiet towards you on the 15th. It is mainly because they are just thinking everything through and trying to digest everything as well. You've got the Three of Pentacles again as well. You've got a lot of repeating cards in this reading, which is very special, I have to say. You've definitely got some repeating, occurring like themes for December here. Okay, so Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration. They still want things to do with you. It's not like they're kicking you out completely, but they just need to figure out what they're doing. Also, Three of Pentacles is quite a creative card as well. It's about like teamwork and collaborations and things like that. They might be asking their friends and family about what they should do in this situation, telling other people about you in that sense as well. So they need space from you, but not necessarily from other people, and they're trying to ask other people for advice so that they know what to do in this situation with you. So that's just what I'm seeing here around the 15th. Doesn't mean they don't want you. They actually want to build with you, what I'm seeing here with the Three of Pentacles. It's just that they're inspired, so they're asking other people. That's literally what it is, to be honest. So that's what we've got right there. 16th. Have we got a charm? Have we got a charm? Yes, it's a very little charm. Oh my god, it's so adorable. You guys, look at the detail on this little spanner. Oh my gosh, it is so adorable. First of all, my hands are super tiny as it is, but this spanner is so cute. It's so adorable. Okay, what do we have here? I need to treat you right. Okay, so they want to work on things here, as we can see. Spanner is about, either fixing things, resolving things, working things, or making things better, right? Just tightening up those little like screws and bolts. They just want to make sure that it's as good as it can be, right? So yeah, they want to make sure that they can treat you right, and they're also thinking to themselves, I need to treat you right, so I need to have that spanner handy, and make sure that I'm willing to work on things, that I don't just throw the spanner away and just expect things to be perfect. So they're definitely realizing they need to do more, and actually that they want to fix things and work on things, resolve things, that happen. Let's see what your tarot has. Oops. Ooh, Emperor. Nice. This is literally it, this is such a strong card that represents what we have here. Emperor is dressed in armor. The Emperor is also about making things happen. The Emperor takes action, is not one to make excuses. The Emperor is very, very strong in the way that they operate and the way that they do things. So to me, this really goes to show here that they know they need to put in action. They know they need to do more. They know they need to put in much more effort, do a lot more, be a lot more. And to me, this shows their fighting spirit. Like, they're ready. They're ready in that sense here on the 16th. They know what they need to do. They just got to do it now. You know what I mean? And I do feel that they could be doing things here for you anyways. So that's something that's coming through. And again, Aries energy as well. But if the star signs don't really resonate, that's totally, totally fine. It's more so also about the energy, right? Of having that armor ready. Like, they're ready to go to battle for you, ready to make things happen, ready to take the heat. You know what they say, if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. Well, they're gonna be in that kitchen. They're not afraid, you know what I mean? Okay, so 17th of December. Please take care of yourself, is what they're saying here. And you got the rainbow. Oh, that's really nice. You may be getting a lot of dreams about them, but I also feel on their side, because these are, messages from your person, is that they're getting a lot of dreams about you. Again, signs and synchronicities really starting. You may see a rainbow. They may also see a rainbow. Just saying. Keep your eyes peeled for rainbows on the 17th of December. Also, please take care of yourself here is really showing that they want you to really take care of yourself, and they want you to really look after yourself, because for some of you who are perhaps not in contact, or you are long distance, for example, they're not there to check up on you or to see how you're doing. So they just are really hoping that you are taking care of yourself and you are treating yourself very well. So it shows here a lot of care from their side to yours. So that's literally the message there. Tarot is telling us Nine of Pentacles. There you go. This is literally the card of self-care. Nine of Pentacles, independence, confidence, self-esteem. It is also about self-confidence and just really taking care of yourself and putting yourself first, looking after all the things that you've got going on, and just really being there for yourself. The Nine of Pentacles is all about your inner innate strength, confidence, and inner joy as well, and just being strong within yourself. And this is about, you know, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually taking care of you. So they're just hoping that you're like this Nine of Pentacles, you know, feeling strong, feeling good, feeling happy, and looking after yourself. You know, they just want you to feel your best as well. So they're really hoping that you're doing that for you, and also, you know, self-love as well. Interesting with that rainbow as well. 18th. Oh, there's a bigger charm in here. Ooh, interesting. It's not even coming out. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's a star. Ta-da! It's the rose quartz star as well, which, you know, we know that rose quartz is for love and also healing. It's really interesting. And we've got here the message which says, I dream of you. Oh, okay. So on the 17th, I also mentioned as well, they could be dreaming of you. You may be dreaming of them also on the 17th, but on the 18th here, again, synchronized dreams is what I'm seeing again. So they definitely will dream of you on the 18th is what I'm seeing here, which I think is very, very fascinating. And also, I feel like that dream will bring them a sense of healing and this additional sense of feeling like this connection is just something they really want to pursue, and also something that they really want to make happen. So yeah, definitely got dreams happening of you on the 18th and feeling more towards you at that time. Oh, look, you've got here the Temperance card. Of course, Sagittarius season is still running on the 18th of December. So this is also about healing, and it's also about taking things slowly, understanding the situation. It's also about signs and synchronicities as well, and really dipping their feet into the sort of emotional aspect of things again as well. So to me, this is a strong sign of them really healing, also maybe from past hurts and things like that around the 18th, but also thinking about you so much more and actually sort of wishing that, you know what, I want to feel my best so that I can make things 100% work also in this connection. And also a really positive dream about you will occur to them on the 18th of December. Wow. Oh, I love the crystals. They're so nice and cooling as well. Even though it's cold when I'm reading this, it's cold outside, warm in my room, but now I'm really warm and the crystal is nice and cool. It's one of those things, isn't it, around this time of the year. So yeah, lovely, lovely card, which totally makes so much sense. I think that this is one of my, not going to be like biased or anything, but one of my favourite readings, because the charms with the cards, they've just made so much sense to the point where it's like, yes, tarot skills are on point. Okay, so I don't want to knock over my crystal lotus, which by the way has coins in it. I don't know if let me show you, okay? I've got lots of abundance. Abundance, okay. I just don't want to knock it over, so let me just rotate, and this is the last little part, as you can see right there. So we've got the 19th. Let's see what's in here. There's something in here. There's another crystal, I think. Yes. Okay, so on the 19th, you've got here, I wish I was strong. And you've got here the clear quartz as well. So they're really starting to see more inside of themselves, and they're starting to see more of their own shadow as well. A lot of people actually in the world, they just completely ignore the things that they know are issues within themselves, and they just run away with it, and they're like, no, I'm perfect. But at least your person here is embracing their shadow, understanding their rights and their wrongs, and they're being so much more clear with that as well. So they're definitely thinking to themselves, you know, I wish I was stronger so that I could do more for you. I wish I was stronger so I could talk to you and not have contradictions. I wish I could just be upfront and be 100% honest with you. Like, that's what they're thinking. Like, I wish I could make things work with you, you know, but just stronger to do more. So they're already going to be doing things for you here, but on the 19th, they're going to think, wow, you know, I wish I was stronger so that I could have done even more. You know, that's the kind of energy I see here. The good news is that they're seeing their shadow, which, by the way, is great. Shadow work is, you know, very important, but just looking at your shadow is very significant, because then you're able to see parts of yourself that maybe you've been like running away from, you know. There's two cards here. I'm only going to take the top card. So we've got here the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, what an abundant card to have, right? As I was saying, like literally before I opened day number 19, I was just like, hey guys, look at my lotus with all of this abundance and all of these coins. And look what we have here. We have the card of abundance, which is the 10 of Pentacles with all of those coins. I'm telling you, this reading is on point. I'm just going to say that, you know. So speaking of stars as well, you've got, you know, all of those pentacles and you've got a star here. So yeah, basically they wish that they could do so much more, give you more commitment, you know, at this point. They just wish that they could have given maybe things to you much sooner as well in terms of commitment, happiness. They also think about like, okay, if I was stronger, you know, maybe we could have had this 10 of Pentacles already. Maybe we could have. You know, maybe we could have this happy family. We could have had that already. Maybe I, you know, would be so much happier, more progressive, more stronger, more fulfilled. So they're starting to think about their dreams and their future and thinking, wait a second, like if I was stronger, I could have already manifested that with you somehow. So that's what they're starting to realize here on the 19th is, if, you know, I wish I was stronger. Because they see this in their future, absolutely, you know, this 10 of Pentacles, they just wish they could do even more of it. So that's what we've got there. Okay, and then 20th is, ooh, a horse. 20th of December. You've got here just a little longer with the horse. I think they have some things to resolve here, so they're just taking a little bit of time to resolve those little things that they want to resolve. So you've got a horse that's kind of like a knight energy, like they want to come towards you, but they just need to quickly resolve other things going on as well, maybe family issues, things like that around this holiday time. Oh, speaking of which, there's a lot of cards that have come out, but that Justice card was the one that I was absolutely I just looked at that one first. So I'm not going to take these other cards. By the way, that's the only one also that the camera's picked up properly as well. So speaking about that, again, this reading is so on point. Do you know what Justice is about? It's literally about resolving things. It's about finding a solution to problems and situations. It's about making sure the scales are balanced and equal. That's literally what I just said. So, you know, sometimes I feel like I'm psychic or something, but we're just, you know, this reading is very eye-opening actually also for me as well, because those skills are really there today. I mean, they're usually there, but if there's a reading where I feel like, you know, someone doubts it, I'd like just send them a link to this one. So the 20th, the 20th is really, you know, it's like they really want to come towards you here. They also just want to resolve some things that they may have got going on in their family as well. So just a little bit longer, okay, on the 20th. This is really their main focus, trying to get this aspect really well and truly together and trying to focus on these particular things as well. They really just want to make things come together all around and be much more balanced, so that the things between the two of you can be as balanced as possible as well. So that Knight energy shows they're coming towards you, but they just need to resolve a couple of things here and there. Okay, so that is very much so the Justice energy. And you know, Justice also is about like divorces and things like that as well. So for those of you that maybe are in like a third party situation where the other person is married, or you're married, or someone's married, this can also imply like legal issues and resolving those kinds of things as well. I'm just saying that because for some of you it may be a situation. For others of you, this is them sort of resolving family issues and things going on in their home where they just need to sort of figure that out or get a second opinion and then, you know, work through things with you. So it's just something we have. It's just something we have. So 20th. So now we go to the 21st of December. Ooh, oh my god, how adorable is this? I didn't actually know I even had this charm, to be honest. Okay, so it says here, I would tell you, but I am scared. Do you know what we have here? We have a saxophone. At least I believe it's a saxophone I love jazz music. Does anyone else love jazz music? Please let me know. It is the most relaxing thing in the entire world. It just makes the ambience of it is just so like luxurious. I just love it so much. Anyways, less about me. But this actually could resonate with them. Maybe they're into jazz music or saxophones. You may be as well, but what's really interesting is just this really like peaceful kind of energy. Now, obviously here it says, I would tell you, but I am scared. It could be that maybe they're telling you certain things with song lyrics or music that they post online. Like they might be posting a song on their Instagram story or on Facebook or something, or lyrics, for example, or quotes, and they have significance and meaning because there's something also to do with music here. So they may be intentionally but unintentionally trying to get your attention with that, which I think is really interesting. You may also listen to the radio or listen to certain songs and the lyrics just make so much sense to you. You know what I mean? So that's something that's also happening to them, where they're listening to songs and it's reminding them of you. You're listening to songs, it's reminding you of them. So there's something really quite strong synchronistically, something synchronizing here with music, with you and them. So yeah, but basically they want to tell you something here, but they're quite scared. So maybe they want to open up their feelings towards you, but they're just a little bit scared. So instead they're using quotes or like music to try and open up to you in an indirect way. Just saying, okay? Yeah, see? Indirect pages really do that as well. It's like they want to share the truth with you, but they want to do so in a minimal way. Not like how a knight would do it, not how a queen would do it, not how a king would do it, but how a page would do it, you know? It's like indirect, like, look, I'm innocent, but I still have something to share with you, okay? I'm a little bit scared, so just be a little bit gentle with me. I'm just a page. You know, it's that kind of energy that I see here. So yeah, indirectly, they're trying to kind of like showcase this regardless, which is very interesting, and something to do here also with music. Okay, so 22nd of December. Oh, you got a ring. Okay. So it says here, I need time. So maybe they need a little bit of time in regards to a higher level of commitment. For some of you, you may already have commitment, okay, in terms of this, but like an even higher level of commitment. For some of you, you may not even be dating, or you may be dating, but things are just really confusing. What I see here is in regards to like the next higher level amount of commitment in your situation, whether you're dating or not, or whether you're together or not, is that they just need a little bit of time for the next stage to unfold. So for those of you waiting for a proposal or an engagement, they just need a little bit more time for that. If you are waiting on a marriage, they just need a little bit more time for that. If you want to be with this person or to date this person or to be exclusive with this person, they just need a little bit more time for that, okay? So they need a little bit of more time on the next level of things. Just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. Well, at least I think it's a little bit. Let's see if Tarot can confirm that for us. Yep. They just need a little bit of time. There were two cards that came up, but I took the top card, and that of course is the Justice card. See, they need to resolve things here in their home, or, you know, again, for some of you who are in third-party situations, perhaps they need to figure out legal issues, contracts, you know, things like that. So just saying, but again, you've got repeating cards, which totally makes sense, you know, it really does. So they just need a bit of time to resolve things, to find clarity, to know that this is exactly the decision and the direction they want to go in, and that they want to make things work in this particular way. So that's what we've got there for the 22nd. Let's now go to the 23rd of December. Okay, and the one that fell out, the charm, is the flower. Oh, it's such a pretty flower. Okay, and you've got here, I'm just not feeling great. So they may be feeling a little bit under the weather. What I will say is that the flower here shows that they've really grown and transformed quite a lot over the course of December, as it is in terms of their feelings and their thoughts. They do have periods of time, just as you and I would, right, of feeling very good one day and maybe not so great another day. So if there's a low day that they are having, it is the 23rd, maybe it makes you feel better, because you might just think to yourself like, okay, well, at least I could reach out to them on this day, or maybe they need extra support from me on this day. Now, obviously, if this person's ghosted you or blocked you, it doesn't mean that you have to go out of your way to contact them. That's not what I'm saying. But for those of you in contact and regular contact, where they like to hear from you and they're willing to hear from you, this can be a good day for you to just maybe show a little bit more support, perhaps, if you wanted to. They're just not feeling so great on this day. Regardless, though, their feelings for you haven't gone away, because the flower is here, which shows that their transformation really has bloomed quite a lot, and their feelings for you are definitely there. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing on the 23rd, and your card is Strength card. See, they're really trying to get themselves together on the 23rd, maybe feeling a little bit blue, maybe feeling a little bit less than themselves or under the weather. They're just trying to get stronger, basically, but they are really growing and flourishing and becoming stronger anyway, so that's just something to really keep in mind. It's really beautiful energy. Do you know what? The Strength card is also repeated in this reading many times. A lot of the cards actually have repeated so often, which I think is really just showing us the consistency that we're seeing here in terms of their feelings and their messages towards you from your person to you. So that's really interesting with the Strength card, okay, is that on the 23rd, they're just feeling a little bit down, but at least they are still growing and getting stronger, and they're not getting completely sucked back into their sort of old ways or their old cycles, or getting to a point where they just don't care about you anymore. That's not what I'm seeing here. They are still strong, okay, it's just that they have their own sort of like bad day, so they don't contact you much or talk to you, or they're grumpy on this day. We know why. And then the 24th is... I just keep dropping these ones, to be honest. Charms like, yes, I'm going to fall. Okay, so we've got the cross here. Now, for those of you that are religious, obviously, you know, this has a lot of significance to you because it's to do with faith. And in all honesty, you know, for those of you that are celebrating Christmas, this would make a lot of sense because this is New Year's Eve, right? Oh my God, what did I just say? Christmas Eve. Oh my goodness, wow. Wow, Moonlight, you were doing so well until you just said that. It's, you know, it just came out anyways. Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve, which is very, very religious, right? And there's obviously a lot of... It's got a lot of emphasis on it. So yeah, this is also very much so about them sort of keeping faith in their life as well, and really following the path that they feel most called to do and not deferring away from it. So that's very interesting here. It could be that they're trusting a lot more as well, which I think is very interesting as well. I can't believe I said New Year's Eve. Like, what planet am I living on right now? And we've also got here a yes as well, okay, which I think is very interesting. Let's see what this yes is all about. So definitely on Christmas Eve, they're thinking a lot about you, and I definitely feel here that they have strong growing feelings around this time. There's actually a couple of cards that came out, but it's this one that actually came out first. So it is the Queen of Pentacles. See, they're thinking so much about you. They're thinking actually that you're very, very special, and they may be also listening to like the story, you know, the Christmas story, as many people, or even, you know, many children act out as like a little narration. But it's that sort of story of faith and that story of believing. It's that story of things. You guys know what I mean. Like, you know, it's the story of Jesus as well, maybe that they are sort of really intrigued by faith, and just really sort of getting into that maybe, which they may not have ever gotten into before. But I definitely feel here that they're starting to see you as someone that's really special, very, very mature, kind, respectful. Their feelings towards you on the 24th are very, very high, and they're also thinking about you as a part of their family, because maybe they're spending time with their family around this time, and then they feel like there's a missing piece to the puzzle, and they feel like the missing piece here is very much so you. So whether you're male or female, they are really thinking of you as the sort of missing piece to the puzzle, and that you are someone that just belongs. And so there's a big yes here, which means that they could really have an epiphany and a realization that you are just very much so like meant to be talking to them, meant to be with them, meant to be on this path, you know, at this very point in time with them. And they're having a lot of faith that, you know what, maybe I should follow this path. So that's what I'm seeing here for you. So this is your reading. Wow, I have to say, this reading really took me by surprise. I've never really done one like this. I feel like the pick of cards are the most popular, and I was really, you know, wondering whether anyone would watch this. I hope people did watch this, because the cards that came out with the charms, how well it all resonated together was just absolutely magnificent. So I hope you guys, well, first of all, watched it, but also that you like this video, you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for similar, videos that I could be making in the future. And yeah, let me know, how you feel about this, and definitely take care, everybody. Stay safe. Don't forget to check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and also private paid readings, the intention bracelets, which I have on Etsy that so many people have seen results with as well. Everything is linked in the description box below, and I hope you all have a lovely day, night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this, and take care, everybody, as well. Bye!